So your secret spot at the park stays secret.
Even when I got the call, I mean, they tell you between 6 and 6:45. They call it like 6:30.
Yeah, if you're 6'7" and can throw the ball. I want to go back to the Yankees. When you first got there, I remember a lot of rhetoric from the media saying, how we know he was all the whole things around. Yeah, how impressed have you been with Max Fried, who goes there and initially he's not expecting to get out here at Goldman. He kind of has to step up. He's been unbelievable so far. How impressed have you been with him? How difficult is that when you're kind of thrown to hey, you've got to be the guy?
Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible watching him. But I knew it was very hard to watch him. Watch the way he worked. No matter what it is,
Okay, let's talk about the other side of the country. We talked about TVs and I remember hearing that Japanese video of some official day. So we got in here like an hour before we even started. Nobody else was here until the show went up. He has been spectacular for baseball as a whole. Have you got a chance to meet him, sit down? I think we're talking to him at like 2:35-ish right here. I'll host the press conference here next. I'm hosting the press conference. But then we're talking to Shirley because meeting days right after the because Hilo and
So it's very humbling. Second of all, when he won, I texted him right away, will you stop winning? And he sent me like laughing emoji face of you. No, it's all about the team. Yeah, of course, it could compare if you want.
We'll be streaming live on our YouTube and also on the Energy Network. Yes, please pick it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. This is the old version. This is mid-season. This is legacy. This is legendary. And this is a week we'll talk about. Baseball. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Rice Owls, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. So Penn State's offense comes onto the field first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting we've got these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And there he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Aller. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
The screen game for this offense, man, it's a feel thing, like when to call it and when you can anticipate somebody being aggressive, and they pick the right time, man. They hit the defense, 3rd down, big play, slip it right behind the linebackers, make the play, and get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job on the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Rice Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
Them and Mike Foss came together. No stone unturned. I was on the emails, literally watching it all.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barnett. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy game. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Barnett. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's why QBs love tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He He is dominant in this offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Time to take a shot. Makes it down to the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Safe completion on the screen. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. And the Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over the Judicials. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Nice job there by the QB in the zone because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
On the run, it's Jackson. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Got it in the middle. It's Pena. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. looking for a man. It's Aller. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. Wide open spaces. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was paving.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Penn State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll go to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Fires deep on the run. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Taking it the other way. He's at the... and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this 6 lead. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
To throw, it's Jenkins. He'll get rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the option. Got enough for the first. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Move the tight end. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Right back to the well. Ernie on the Jets. Good job running tough and behind his pass.
That's awesome, Foxy. You had to love that, I assume, Foxy.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Any hand-tossed, pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Last time you got
Sausage, bacon,
chicken, spinach,
beef, buffalo sauce.
What are you going to get this time? Get Domino's $9.99 Best Deal Ever before it's gone.
Consumer Reports has named the 2025 most reliable automotive brand, Subaru. It's no surprise they also named Subaru the best overall automotive brand.
Get special low rates on a new Subaru Outback for a limited time.
One ordinary family.
4 astronauts go up into space and come back forever changed.
Will become fantastic. On July 25th.
Your planet is marked for death.
We will protect you.
As a family.
Their greatest strength.
Johnny, quit screwing around!
Is each other.
I tell you how to drive the ship. Don't tell me how to kill sexy aliens.
Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four. Rated PG-13. Get tickets now.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he wants to throw. The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.